choosing to sort of continue that legacy, what is it? What is it about mining that keeps you coming back for more?
Well, I think it's a matter of purpose. It's a matter of transforming natural resource into something that has value and be able to do it properly. When we think about gold, gold not always comes from the best places. I mean, there is a lot of areas where gold comes from, which is not well done, where there is a lot of things that you really want to avoid. So if we can be part of contributing with good gold, if you want to call it, I want to be part of that.
Mm-hmm. Could you again, we're going to talk lots about O3, but just for anybody who doesn't know, we have this is a YouTube show, so we have people that are very much from the mining world, and then there's people that they might have stumbled across this video that don't know anybody that works in mining, but maybe they're an investor. So I just want to give some context. When you talk about mining in Peru, um, how would it compare? Like, how are their operations, their regulations? Would it be I mean, obviously, it's a different environment, but is it comparable to Canada in the way that they operate?
Today it is. For sure it is. I think actually Peru probably is even more strict in terms of regulations. But certainly it's very different, Peru and Canada, from some places in Africa,
Mm-hmm.
where there is abuse of children, and where there is abuse of women, and where people are not well treated, and where there is a lot of use of mercury and a lot of destruction of the environment.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, clearly, uh, we are in a position where we have to make the point that we are doing the proper job by paying proper wages, by following the regulations in terms of environment, by making sure that we have a closed circuit, by making sure that gold is being produced properly.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what excites me, really. The
Right.
opportunity of transforming dirt into gold properly.
Right. Is that, I mean, I know it goes without saying, but maybe just expand on it. That must be frustrating for you as a CEO with assets and projects in environments like Canada, coming from Peru, where the standard is higher, and then seeing operators essentially putting product into the market in a way that they shouldn't be. Um, how do you sort of approach that and say, I guess advocacy is not really the word I'm looking for, but how do we get minds like yours online faster so they're the ones that are putting product into the market and not these horrendous videos that we're seeing coming out?
The reality is that things takes time, Jerry, and it doesn't have to do only with regulators. I think if they want to, they could accelerate things. But the reality is that if you want to do the proper things, there are different studies that you have to do and will take time.
Right.
For example, if you're going to be doing the baseline studies, the way we work the baseline studies, we have to take samples in the 4 different seasons. No? So you take samples in the summer, in the winter, in the autumn, and in the spring. And you do that 2 times.
Hmm.
That it's already 2 years.
Right.
But if you don't do that, you don't really know how the environment behaves. You need to know how the environment behaves in year 1 and year 2. So then you have a better sample of how you're going to be managing this and making sure that that baseline is not moved. So if we want to do the proper job, if I'm going to be here to say that we want to be different, we have to behave different.
Mm.
And yes, maybe after 2 years and having all the information, if we're not getting the things faster, maybe we can point fingers to institutions. But at this time, it's not the case. We are just going through the process of getting all the information in order to move into production.